Sunday, May 14th, the year is 2023. Approximately 10 years ago, Mother's Day, 2013, y'all, I was flat as broke. I was working a job, doing personal training. I remember this stuff because it was Mother's Day, and y'all, literally, I had $100 in my bank account. And I had went out to meet some friends the night before at a nightclub, and my car got booted because he said I parked the car and he was on the line. So it was blocking the other car. Another car was parked there when I got there, and the reason why I had screwed over because another car was all this shit about. He booted the damn car, with his car back and forth. I ended up having to pay this boot. So here I was sitting up there that year, Mother's Day. I literally had $100. All my bills were paid. Everything. It was 2013. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Was it? No. Yes. That was probably the lowest point in my life financially. And I knew I had to make a change. I think it was 2012. It was 2012 because I didn't even have my YouTube channel at that point. It was 2012, flat ass broke, rent paid, living with Earl, $100 in my pocket. Earl didn't know what was going on with me financially. Cars had been repossessed. I was driving my mother's car at that point before I went over there and bought a new Ford Focus, brand new Ford Focus stick shift. It got me a little car getting around. That was my low point financially. It was a rough climb back. Credit cards, credit was shot, houses that foreclosed, cars that got repossessed. All we used to build and renovate houses, all that collapsed, and it took a long time to recover from that mess. Now I remember that Mother's Day, sitting there, and I was talking to my mother, and I finally told her my financial situation. She was just like, "Wow, I didn't know this." And I remember my mother and I talking about this, and she had came over there, and I had cooked some dinner. I had a little EBT card, but I remember that. I cooked some dinner, and then when she left, my mother left the envelope on the dining room table. And I called her and said, "Did you leave something over here?" She said, "Oh, I left that for you." And my mother gave me the last bit of money she had. And it broke my heart. I called my mom and said, "Mom, I can't accept this money. Because although I don't have any money, you need this." And y'all, I fought long and hard to make sure I'd never be in that position again. I started that YouTube channel the next week. The only reason why I even did the YouTube channel is I needed the money. I needed the money. And my YouTube channel miraculously exploded. The first check I got from YouTube was $3,000. I said, "Wow." First check. It was about $3,000 or $4,000 big. First, after just a month of videos, I said, "What's in my account?" And I went and looked, and I said, "Wow, I got this money. They paid me. They really pay people." Because people have been telling me for years, do YouTube. And I was reluctant to do so, even though I had massive following on Facebook. So I was doing my personal training. I was selling supplements. I was doing it all. Money was coming in, but I was still in a financially bad fix. My mother gave me that money. And I used that money to invest in what I'm doing. I said, "Let me take this money." I said, it was a couple $100. I said, "Let me go do something." I called a buddy. He said, "Yeah, I got some stuff. Here's some supplements." I said, "I need to buy this stuff. I need to flip this stuff." That was a rough ride, y'all. It really was rough. And Earl wasn't exactly on my side. Has he ever been on my side? Do you all really think I could have went to Earl and said, "Earl, give me a couple $100 or $1,000? You think Earl would have done that? Really? My mother gave me those couple $100. Not even ask her for it. 3 days later, I paid her back the money. I said, "Here's your money back." She said, "You can keep it." I said, "No, I don't want your money." In fact, I drove over and put it in her bank account. That was rough. My finances are different now. They're not as good as they were back when I was renovating, building houses. No. I have a situation where I could sell this house and walk with a massive amount of money. But where would I go? This has been weighing so heavy on me, I'm taking a Xanax, y'all. Where would I go? What would I do with all this furniture? I'm definitely not going over there. That's over with. We should have never been in this house together. That was a mistake on my behalf. A huge mistake. I put a lot of money into this house. But life is a journey, y'all. There are going to be ups and downs, roller coaster rides up and down. Today I was going to take my mother and them out to this fancy restaurant. We're going to do all this big dinner, yada, yada, yada. I called those people last week, couldn't get through, and I kept calling, trying to make reservations. Finally, I got through. They said, reservations been booked for months. I said, oh, shit. Well, enough of that. So I didn't feel like cooking. I'm tired. It's hot out there, too, y'all. It is hot. I'm going to get some water. Get your water in. I tried to drink a glass of water. Room temperature, I just guzzled it down. It's too cold, I can't drink it. It bothers my teeth, the little few teeth I got in my mouth. We'll talk about that later, because I'm getting close to getting some teeth. Getting closer. But anyway, yeah, I've had some financial ups and downs, I'm not going to lie. I've had good credit and bad credit. I've had expensive cars and Ford Focuses. I remember I had this Hyundai back in the 90s. I bought a Hyundai. I think I paid about a couple $1,000s for this car. And I bought that car. I had sold a car and I had a bunch of money left over. So I bought this Hyundai. It was cheap. I was a stick shot to drive this car. Baby, that car smoked all over. I would go places with power. When I first bought the car, it was fine, and all of a sudden, something was going on with the engine. I had to keep putting oil in. It was smoking, and so I was still getting around town. I said, fuck that shit. I drove that old raggedy car. You can put a booming sound system in there, but it was stick shift. It was a Hyundai. I'm pretty sure it was a Hyundai. Bought it at the auto auction. That was probably about 21, 22. And then later on, I financially got on my feet and I ended up buying a Nissan Pathfinder, brand new, paid cash for it. And I bought a house for my 23rd, in 1993 I bought that house. In March of 1993. It's weird because I always buy houses in March. Right before my birthday. Birthday's coming up to close this house. I bought this house in March of 1993 for when I was literally turning 23 that year. So I was back on my feet financially. Bought this house and renovated. That's how I got into the housing business of renovating houses. Life is a journey, y'all. It's not always going to be fun. Life's a journey. I've had friends who've committed suicide because they were having financial issues. I had a friend about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, he committed suicide because his car got repossessed and he was losing his home in foreclosure. He had a townhouse, it was in foreclosure, he was having financial issues, he had been on drugs for a little while, his life was spiraling out of control, he decided he killed himself. I've had a couple of friends commit suicide. I've never had a situation where I felt like suicide was the answer for me. Never got that low. Even I had $100 in my bank account. $100. $100. I don't believe in asking people for help. I just have to figure it out. Maybe it's my pride. We all have pride. My friend who committed suicide, when they repossessed his car and he was losing his town, there was some stuff going on. He had came to me, and I knew he was having some financial issues. I knew it. But I didn't help him. It set heavy on my soul. Y'all, was a lot going on at that time. I had been through some situations that I thought people were trying to use and abuse me. They were. And I felt this was another one of those scenarios because I was trying to get this boy, trying to show him how to do other things. I guess mentally he wasn't there to do those other things. And so I made a decision that financially I wasn't going to put myself out there. In fact, I had just lost $700 with a friend. I loaned him $700. He never paid it back to me. Did I have the money? I did. It was about 2 years ago. But I had no clue that that young man would leave my house, and within a matter of days, they would find him dead. And always, I knew about this because it popped up on Facebook. So I had been calling him, he never answered his phone. And that bothered me a lot. Y'all, that's weighed so heavy on my soul. It has. I don't know why I didn't help that boy. Maybe I felt like he was, I don't know. I don't know. I just really wanted to get that off my chest. Because my mother had helped me through my financial crisis. I don't know what would have happened. It was her money that helped me get back on my feet. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to get me to get some things going. I started my YouTube channel. I started pushing the personal training. I just kept grinding. I'm still over here grinding, y'all. I'm still over here grinding. It was that Mother's Day. My mother sat there. It's weird because there's always some crazy shit going on around Mother's Day in my life. Always. Yeah. In fact, I'll be very honest with y'all. On Mother's Day, I kind of, I grew up with a superstitious daddy, so I said, Mother's Day, I better go hide in the house and pray I make it through this day. Kind of crazy, huh? But leading up to today, I was having anxiety about Mother's Day. I was like, oh my God, I just took a Xanax today, y'all. I said, okay. I couldn't get these restaurant reservations. We got to do something. I took the dogs, I'm going to pick up some ribs, some Fat Macs, some greens, some macaroni and cheese, some bread. We just going to have, you're going to eat right here and get through this day. It's been a roller coaster the last few weeks. You know, me and her really going out through some issues here. We're going our separate ways finally, permanently. I've been talking to a divorce attorney. I want to go on with my life. He just too many. What's the point of us being miserable together forever? What's the point? What does that do anybody? Anyway, this is gonna be a short video because I got shit I need to do, y'all. It's already 11:41. I gotta eat ribs and all this other stuff. I just wanted to share that my life is a journey. I don't think suicide is the answer at all. But if you can help somebody, by all means, do so because you don't know what's going on in a person's head, what their plans and thoughts are. Could I have changed the situation with this associate, a friend of mine who I was messing around with? Committed suicide? No. I don't know. I don't know the answers to that. But I wish I did something. I do. really, 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 really wish I had done something. Because I never know the answers to that question. Good the help I have given him, the help, good me assisting him, have helped him through that crisis until he got back on his feet. Because he would have got back on his feet. I know he would have. We just had to be patient, just held on a little longer. I'm not a religious person, y'all. I cannot stand religion. I despise it. I hate it. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, do a little something, take a quick little nap. That Xanax is kind of got me. Finish this oatmeal, take my little protein shake, go to bed, take a nap, and go pick up the food. Today is Sunday, it's May 14th, the year is 2020. Y'all have a great Mother's Day. Hope you get time to spend with your family. I'm going to spend time with my mother. I might make Mama do a video with me. So she's over here, video number 3 for the day. That's right. I'm all about the Benjamins, baby. Y'all better believe that. Bring the Tennessee Dreads after we make this video. Pay for these damn ribs and chicken greens over here. Have a seat, put that wig on I got you last week. Tight it up. Let's go. Anyway, I'm out. It's Sunday, May 14th, the year 2023. I look forward to hearing you all. So I hope you all have a great Mother's Day. I'm out of here, and I just want to discuss something. This is not a long video, but I want to put something, just to speak about something I wish I had done differently. Really wish I had done something differently. All right, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.